I'm Tori, and I've been playing around with making my own pottery with clay taken from just dirt in my backyard. So I was going to show a little bit of the process of how I get that clay out of the stuff that's no good in clay. So the part that I'm doing today is I'm going to mix it with other clay because this has a weird consistency by itself, but mixed with the other clay, I think it's going to work out really well. Now I've only made one piece with the two clays mixed together, but working with the clay just felt so much more like I would expect clay to feel, so I'm processing another batch, and I'm going to take you through that a little bit today. Okay, so here I have my clay-like dirt that I dug, and here I have my bucket where I have a bit of it in there, so you don't have to watch me scoop for like 5 minutes. I'm going to put a scoop of that in there. Now that I've got all this, I'm going to mix it up nice and good, and then I'm going to let this sit overnight so that these clumps of this really hard clay all break down for the next part of the process. So yeah, I will let that sit and take you through the rest of the process tomorrow. Alright, it is the next day. We're gonna finish processing this clay. So first thing I'm doing is putting some more water in with it because we had too much clay for the amount of water, because what we're doing is mixing it up so that all of the clay particles get suspended in the water. So we want enough water that it will hold all of the clay that we have in this bucket. I'm pretty new to this, so I'm kind of just eyeballing it and trying to get as close as possible. But I'm stirring it to suspend it, and then once the water starts to be either towards the top of the bucket or starts to look less dark, then that'll probably be good. Alright. Okay, it still looks like the water is heavily saturated, but we're getting towards the capacity of our bucket we're dumping it into, so we're going to call that good. Alright, and I've noticed, so with the other clay from the other spot I've been using, it will stay suspended in the water longer. With this one, it tends to fall out. So I kind of got to stir it right up to the point of pouring it. I'm going to strain it a little bit. My strainer does not go across my whole bucket. But yeah, so I'm going to strain it, and then I'll show you what's left in the bottom because I cannot hold this and dump it at the same time. Alright, so there's the debris I've filtered out. And here is the clay water, and this is what we're going to just toss because this is sand and rocks and not clay. Okay, and the good thing about how fast this settles is when we pour, it's not clear enough to pour a lot of water off. So I'm being lazy, but pour a little bit, stick some stuff off the top that does not want to come out. strainer. And now we take our pillowcase and we're going to dump our, oh wait. Right, now we get our stick and stir it down. And then, yeah, this fits over here perfectly. Dump it Now, we're going to take our pillowcase over here. And hang it up. Now you can also just hang it in a tree, but I have this handy little chair over here that works great for this, where I can twist it and have it its own weight, hold it up, so I don't have to tie it and try to get it untied once it's all tight in there. Oh yeah, and then we just let that set. With my other clay, it takes like a day and a half, 2 days. This one, the last time I did it, it only took a few hours, but I was only processing a teeny bit of it. So, I'll check this in a few hours to see how it's doing. But it might wind up being longer than that. Alright. Time to check the clay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Where it's not dripping water anymore, but it's loose. Drier than I would like, but it's still malleable, so yeah. And there's our clay.